Shai, fifth game in 7 nights, but you guys gave yourselves a chance there in crunch time. Really high-level game. What was this like out there on the floor going toe-to-toe?
It was good. Obviously, it's one of the better teams in the league. But you play the game for it and play at the highest level. They gave us a really good game, and they earned tonight for sure.
It seemed like you guys were able to leverage gravity from you and Shed and Doug to generate good stuff for Isaiah and Lou, and you continue to trust that as a team. What was that like for you all as a kind of continuation of what you guys do out there?
Yeah, it's just how we play basketball. Trust all five, offensively and defensively, and play from there.
Shai, part of this team's success obviously has been your almost like robotic, constant performances, 30, 35 and 5 almost every game. And now tonight, it felt like the Clippers slowed you down in ways that some other teams haven't this year. I just wonder what you saw from them that maybe kept you.
Damn.
We okay back there?
Okay.
I'm good. Okay.
I just wonder what you saw from them in terms of what they did to slow you down.
They were physical and disciplined at the same time. They have guys that have been very high-level defenders for a long time. Hats off to them tonight. They did a good job defensively.
I mean, talk about them being physical and disciplined. Earlier in the season, you said that when guys are getting physical with you, you just try and stay playing your game. When guys are being disciplined along with being physical, what are some things that you feel like you can do to offset that?
I feel like I got to where I wanted to get to tonight. Didn't make as many shots as I'd like, but that's how it goes.
Shai, Coach gave you guys a lot of credit for just being able to hang around throughout the night just to give yourself a chance down the stretch. Just what went into that for you guys through the first 3 quarters when it just felt like they just kept throwing punches throughout the game?
We've been there before. You expect that coming into a high-level teams building. Obviously, they're super talented. They're going to make shots and go on runs and have energy behind them. You know what it's like to play on the road. You expected that.
We got Joel right here. We're here and then here. Go ahead.
Shai, when Mark was in here, he was just talking about passing by the Clippers locker room and hearing and feeling a general sense of excitement for beating you guys. I just wonder what that feels like for you as a guy that's been here through the rebuild, through from the beginning to now feel teams, if you feel it at all, get excited beating you guys.
I don't know. I've never I don't care for a team's reaction. I don't care. I've never worried about. I never noticed it. I never pay attention to it. I really don't know or care about any of that.
Over here. Gallerman.
Hey Shai, just kind of going back to when I first met you. Now I started to talk to a lot more high school kids. Some of the top players in the nation. Every player, it seems like that's a guard brings you up as a person they watch and look up to. Same with Stephon Castle. He talks about the shoulder bump. Talk a little bit about your growth in terms of that, and then also playing with physicality, because every coach is starting to mention you and your physicality. But I feel like you've had the shoulder bump since, when I first met you in 2018. Talk about that move, and then just the building of being physical, and just still being young and still being able to play physical and using that move.
Yeah, it's something that I've kind of just figured out just with me playing the game. I was undersized for most of my youth career, so I had to figure out different ways to score and stay on the floor, and that was just one of the ways that helped me. And then in terms of the kids, it's just it's an honor. Obviously, you've been in that position before, and looking up to guys that you play now, and their roles reversing is a dream come true.
Do you think the Lakers and Clippers threw their best punch because you guys are the Thunder and you're so high in the standings and they wanted to beat you guys?
I think both of those teams are chasing something, as well as ourselves. So at the end of the night, it's going to be very competitive. But yeah, to answer your question, we are a much better opponent than we were a couple years ago.
Joe, you said you have one more?
Yeah,
All right,
Shai.
this is the last one.
Okay. Shai, it feels like the common denominator in here for guys that come through here is just mentioning physicality. You know, it felt that way with the Lakers. I just wonder if you feel this team has, you know, responded to physicality generally the way you would have liked throughout this year.
Yeah, we play a lot of small ball. We don't have the most size, clearly. We know that going into every night. But I think our record reflects how we've been able to play through it, and kind of the fight we've had throughout the first part of the season, and making up for some of that lack of size and physicality.
Thanks, Shai.
Thanks, Shai.
Let's get ready for Hoop Jab.